Welcome back. Attorney Andrew Bethel of Bethel Law, where we talk estate planning, finances, real estate, and taxes. Today's topic is something I'm sure you're absolutely not sick of hearing about: inflation. Don't worry, today's video isn't about the price of eggs or the fact that it cost me over $60 to fill up a Prius with gas. Seriously, Temecula, what are you doing? No, today's video will be on the interplay between collectibles, estate planning, inflation, and more. If you've ever wondered if your cherished collectibles have a place in your financial or estate plan, then stick around and let's find out. Estate planning, of course, is, well, planning for the disposition of your assets, typically after you've passed away, in order to leave a legacy and create generational wealth. This is typically done by directing who receives what conditions they are to adhere to, and planning correctly in such a way as to mitigate or outright avoid unnecessary taxes or legal fees. So how do collectibles fit into all this? Well, collectibles, be it art, antiques, rare coins, or even vintage video games, can sometimes be valuable assets. Essentially, instead of simply holding cash or real estate, personal property can hold value and be used to diversify one's portfolio. And just like your house or your stocks, they can be part of your estate. However, this brings us to the big question: how well do these alternative assets hold up against inflation? That is, the rate at which the general level of prices rise, causing the purchasing power of money to fall. What we're looking for here is whether an alternative asset, such as a collectible, can act as a hedge against inflation, which means that item might help maintain or even grow in value even when the economy is not doing so hot. Ideally, the value of the asset would grow in such a way as to outpace inflation. But before you go out and sink your money into precious metals or graded video game cartridges, keep in mind that not all collectibles are made equal. Remember, while certain antiques may historically have held their value, newer collectibles might be more unpredictable. It's like comparing a vintage Rolex to the latest toy sensation. Both may be valuable, but one's value is tested more over time. That historical testing is going to be an excellent but by no means foolproof way to determine which collectibles to keep for value growth and which you better just like personally, because you'd be taking a huge risk in the investment department. So now you might be thinking, Andrew, should I include my collectibles in my estate plan or not? Well, there are a few, let's call them textbook investment factors to consider. But above all that, the first thing you should really consider is whether you even like the collectible asset in the first place. The collectibles industry is massive and made up of a lot of stuff that companies, or worse, other investors, will swear up and down that their thing is an excellent investment opportunity. Frankly, in my opinion, and I recognize that I might be a little cynical here, but if you're going to go out and collect something, then be prepared to be stuck holding the bag. Basically, be prepared to simply own the item forever and make no money from it. You should actually be prepared to lose money in all reality. Now, let's get into the concepts and questions you should be asking yourself when considering including collectibles as an integral part of your estate plan. First, you should determine whether the asset's value is established versus speculative. If your collectible is a proven asset like a rare coin or precious metal, or is it newer and, well, more speculative? Next is wealth generation. Can your collectible actually generate wealth? For example, Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi was purchased for less than $10,000 in the 1950s, yet sold for $450 million in 2017. Yes, that was the most expensive painting ever sold at public auction and was purchased by the Saudis, but point still stands. Third is diversification. Including different types of assets like collectibles can diversify your estate. This means not putting your eggs all in one basket. The same can be said for purchasing stocks in different industries so as not to be left in the red when a particular bubble bursts. And fourth is appraisal and documentation. As with anything you hold in your estate plan, you need to know the value of your collectible. It's essential to have it professionally appraised and to document it properly. A quick word of caution: appraising in the art industry is a more established practice. Appraising or grading in the newer collectible industry is still in its infancy, so do a lot of research before you pick a company to grade a collectible for you. Regardless, establishing values with some justification is essential for tax purposes. As I've said a few times already, investing is not something to be done lightly, and collectible investing is an industry full of lofty promises, yet track records all over the map. I hope this video was insightful. I'm attorney Andrew Bethel, guiding you to make the best decisions for you and your loved ones. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and check out our other great videos. Stay informed, and I'll see you next time.